I regret that I have to call attention to the very clear and stark tone of Assistant Secretary O'Brien's interview on this topic this week. He asked for partnership with the government of Kosovo on this issue. He expressed regret that the Kurti government has not been responsive to our requests. And he made clear that if Prime Minister Kurti, quote, won't treat us as a partner, it calls into question how much of a partner we can regard this government as being, unquote. I'm concerned that there are public statements now following his interview that suggest that the U.S.-Kosovo partnership has not been affected and may not be affected by this situation. I have to be clear, that is simply not true. That is simply not the case. As Assistant Secretary O'Brien stated, this situation has already affected the quality of our partnership between our two governments. Any suggestion to the contrary reflects a fundamental misunderstanding or a misrepresentation of the importance we place on resolving this issue in a manner that is responsive to our concerns, and more importantly, done in a manner that ensures continued support to the vulnerable people from Kosovo's minority communities. Well, my government's been clear. We have asked for a postponement in enforcement. That continues to be our position. So yes, I am hoping for the government to take our advice on board, and rather than simply saying they are talking to us about it, actually act in accordance with what we're requesting. That is our expectation. That is our expectation for partnership. This keeps being asked a lot too. It was asked yesterday at the State Department briefing, and the spokesman of the State Department said that he was not in a position to talk about specific measures, and that is all I can add. But I will say again, as Jim O'Brien has said, we would hope that the government of Prime Minister Kurti would engage, as partners do, in resolving this issue together, rather than taking action unilaterally and directly at variance with what we've asked to do. We are concerned, I will even say frustrated, that the government of Prime Minister Kurti has not done that. And any suggestion that things are okay and that quietly we're all on board with each other is simply not true. We are concerned and we are frustrated, and I think the tone from Assistant Secretary O'Brien's interview reflects that very, very clearly.